The woman's cell phone accidentally fell down the stairs. Unexpectedly, it traveled through time. It hit a man who lived 100 years ago. The woman called him to return the cell phone. The man gave her his address to pick it up, but the next day, when she arrived at the address, she found that the street didn't exist at all. Only then did she learn from the man that he lived 100 years ago. But the man didn't believe the woman's words. Subsequently, the woman told him that the Titanic would sink on April 15, 1912. Indeed, when the man saw the newspaper the next day, he carried the news of the Titanic sinking. Over the next few days, the two talked on the phone every day, sharing their respective worries and anecdotes. Gradually, they fell in love with each other, so they made an appointment for a time-crossing date in Tokyo. Although they walked on the same street, the scenes on both sides were completely different. Eventually, they found a century-old shop. The man decided to give the woman a gift. He went to the shop and chose a mirror. Then he left a message on it. He told the shopkeeper that a woman would come to pick it up in 100 years. This conversation aroused the curiosity of the shopkeeper's daughter. Then the man told her she could go to pick up the gift. The woman walked into the shop and said she had come to pick up a mirror. A 100-year-old grandmother came out. She was exactly that little girl. She was extremely excited to see the woman. Then she handed the mirror to the woman to thank the grandmother who kept the promise. The man decided to let her talk to his 100-year-old self on the phone. Hearing her own childhood voice, the grandmother shed tears. When the sun was about to set, the man suddenly asked what the red prompt on the cell phone meant. The woman then realized that the cell phone was about to run out of power, so they hung up in a hurry. The woman came to the place where she had lost her cell phone again. She tried to make the charger go back to the past too, but the miracle didn't happen again. At this time, the uncle also investigated the man's information. The woman was very curious about what had happened to him later, but the uncle said that this person had died on April 23, 1912, and that was exactly today. The woman took the newspaper in shock. It clearly stated that the man had drowned while saving someone. She ran out in a panic and called the man again. Then she told the man that he would drown today, but the man didn't believe it at all. Although there was a pond in front of him, he thought he could be careful. Then the woman told him that the cause of death was saving a little girl, and that girl was the one who had kept the mirror for them. The woman kept begging him not to go, but the man understood that if he didn't go, the girl would definitely die. Just as the woman said, "I love you," to the man, the cell phone turned off at this moment. Then the man ran wildly to that pond and jumped into it directly. The cell phone also sank forever. When the woman came to the pond where the man had drowned, the words on the stone tablet made her burst into tears. Even though time is separated by 100 years, our hearts are still connected.